Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. Also, you can apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Scorpio, let's get into it. The first card you have, Scorpio, is number 33, and it's the dandelion. Now, dandelions are very special in the sense that dandelions start as like a bud, right? And it grows on the ground. It's, and it blooms on the ground. But then soon during the fall season, it just rises above. It just flies into the air, right? It's like it becomes from earth to air. It goes from earth to airbound. So I feel that Scorpios, you are ready right now for a new adventure. You're taking off. For some of you, dandelion spirit could also indicate choices, whether you want to be sticking to the ground, staying rooted to a safe place, or whether you are ready to, travel, take flight to newer adventures, new horizons, and newer places. It could be a choice as well. But whatever choice, if you have to make a decision, it's not a light decision for you, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. You need to be very careful with analyzing the pros and cons, and only wait for the right time after you have all the facts to take off into the new horizons. So I do feel a decision is upon you, and you will have to make it sooner or later, and you cannot push this out forever, Scorpio. Now, for some of you, that does not resonate with. I feel that this could be that, the dandelion has bloomed completely and it's ready. The hard work that is required by the dandelion to bloom is over. So I feel that maybe you've been in a very high activity routine, and now things have completed. Now things are settling down and you have some downtime now. But at the same time, I also feel that while things are completing, things are settling down, and there is something else which is waiting to sweep you up. I feel that either this is a time of promotion for you, or this is time of taking off in a big way. I mean, it could lead to some confusion and chaos, but I feel that something is about to take you onto a different direction or a different path, Scorpio. And it might feel chaotic, or you might feel a little anxious, but when you're taking off, see, when the dandelion, imagine you were the dandelion, and when you look down from high above, things look more clearer because you have that higher perspective now. So even though you might be taking off in a new direction and you feel chaotic, but when you're out there a little above, in the sense that you have risen above, things will start to settle down and things will become more clear to you in some way. The next card you have, Scorpio, is the Fox card, and it further says clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So I feel that the Fox energy, Scorpio, you are a problem solver right now. So you have fast answers or solutions. You're using your mind, your wit, to clear the obstacles, to find the solutions, creative solutions, and to just, it appears like you're a genius right now. So you have solutions that are unique, that are, ingenious. I also feel that foxes, I feel that at this point in time, you're able to navigate every kind of a situation, different environments, different groups of people. It could be that, there are things that are uncertain. So you very well know how to navigate that. So I do feel that you are very adaptable, very flexible, and you're able to adjust your approach when needed and as needed, in order to succeed, to solve problems and things like that. I also feel that there is a need for you right now to be more alert, focuses on hyper alert, right? And the very much sense what's going on around them. So I do feel that you are very instinctive right now. You can sense what's going on around you, and you are right. Whatever your instincts are telling you, you are right, because you are able to pick up on those small cues, right? And you're able to dig deeper using those cues and find the answers, the hidden truths. Now, in some traditions, like the Kitsune traditions, Fox is an energy that can have different personas, right? Or maybe just explore different worlds, or maybe connect well to spirit as well. It further says resources around you. So I feel that you do have everything that you need at this point in time, whether it's money or help or support system, network. Everything is available to you. It's around you. Be open to romance. I feel that you might be a little bit too serious right now, but Foxfire is actually asking you to be more playful, to be more lighthearted, to be like childlike kind of. But I do feel that you are very strategic and spontaneous. And you're very smart, you're very witty, you're very intellectual. And I feel that, there is a lot of magic that you're about to create right now, Scorpio, if not already. I feel like you're already in that magical, creating spirit at this point in time. Your next card is Passage, and it says, your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. So I feel that there is a change. Either it's a different chapter you're starting, a different phase of life, could be a different career. But this is a time for a big change. It could be you're growing in your career, or changing up your career, Scorpio. But there is something about leaving the familiar behind and going towards unknown destinations. Maybe you're starting new projects, new ventures, you're resigning, or you're getting promoted. This could be even new phase, like in your relationships. Maybe, your child's graduating, or you're getting married, or you're retiring. It could be anything. It's going to be different for each one of you. Some of you could be, there's a ship in the picture. Some of you could be going on a voyage or traveling somewhere. Maybe you're relocating. So I do feel that this, you might be leaving, this could even be spiritual, Scorpio, where you're leaving old habits or old identities or something to, just to start newer chapters or newer ways of being. And of course, it's going to be uncomfortable. But I feel that this is a time of growth and evolution for you, Scorpio. So I feel that, your current situation is means to an end. I do feel that you also enjoy the discoveries as you go. So not everything is open and known to you right now. the things are going to unfold. And it says enjoy, which means that however it unfolds for you, Scorpio, it's going to be beautiful, right? And I feel that there are things that are changing, either it's you, your situation, and with the Fox energy, you are ready to handle, like, you know when to act, you know when to it, when to leave things that are no longer aligning with your own personal values, right? These are passage of time. This is huge completions out here for you. Starting new chapters, maybe you're becoming a parent or you're completing projects, or there is so much maturity and growth and progress out here in these energies for you. I also feel that, the passages do feel like you're moving. Of course, you're moving between worlds is what I'm absolutely getting. And it could feel like ungrounding, unstabilizing. But it says enjoy, which means that the outcome is going to be positive. Even if you're, unsure of how things are going to transpire, it's going to be good. So you just have to trust the process, and things are going to unfold when you're ready to receive in its own timing. So stay positive, keep doing what you're doing, because these are major shifts. Things are changing, things are ending, new beginnings, and you are ready for it. You're strong, you're wise, and I feel that you are very much aligned with your path. So, this is like a huge, these are like changes, big shifts in your life right now, Scorpio, for the better. Next you have is the avoidance, and it says it's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. Confrontation, progress. So, again, this is progress. So there's huge themes of progress, growth. But I feel that you could also be avoiding certain situations, Scorpio. Maybe uncomfortable emotions, if you're sidestepping them because you don't want to confront it. The thing about the avoidance energy is that if you don't face it head on, it will, and you bury it under the carpet, it's going to come up. It's going to resurface later on. So it's always better to, since you're starting new chapters, it's always better to resolve any unresolved issues, whether of the past or, whether in career or whether in your personal life. And I feel that, this avoidance is like just speaks to fear of facing things head on. Don't shy away from these difficult situations or conversations, Scorpio, because I feel that it does require your honesty. It does require your, being open-hearted, being open as well. So don't think too much, especially when it's, when the matter is important. Because putting off things, whether to say or to decide or to act, especially the important ones, if you push them out further or if you avoid it, it will lead to further complications, right? Because what is avoidance? Avoidance is just, living in denial, where you're not ready to acknowledge certain truths that are in your face, whether it's about yourself or your situation. And if you're not ready to face it, this actually, hampers or slows down your own growth, your forward movement, right? Because we don't want to confront it. So we are defending ourselves. This is a defense mechanism. You want to protect yourself from any kind of a hurt or emotional threats or pain, right? So I feel that if there is something that you're avoiding, which means there is something that needs to be addressed, there is some healing which is needed, don't prevent that process, because once you address it, it will lead to a lot of positive emotional growth for you. The only thing you need to do right now is to understand where these issues are coming up from and get the help that you need. Your resources are around you, people, counselors, whatever, professional or personal advice, counselors, whatever it takes to address it, do it, because this is going to, escalate and become a bigger issue later on. And then you will have to face larger challenges if you ignore these right now, right? And also, this is not a great way to a spiritual path. It's like, this pattern of avoiding things is, not really a healthy spiritual way to go, because once we confront these things, it makes us accountable. It helps us to stay accountable. It helps us to make people around us accountable, right? So that we can focus on our own selves and our spiritual growth, emotional growth, physical growth, or career growth, whatever this is. So we need to set those, take those steps to iron out any issues and get the support that you need to confront these. Whether it's, it's your own personal problems that you're having, or it's, a group situation. But don't push this off for later, Scorpio. The tarot card you have, Scorpio, is the Empress, and this is a great energy to be in. It's a major arcana number 3. This number could be important in the next few days for you, Scorpio. The number 3 is coming through prominent. But Empress is about, taking care of yourself, about growth, whether it's in your own career or personal growth. It could be growth in relationships. But this is the mother, divine, feminine energy, right? Where you take care of yourself, you take care of other people around you. You're supportive, you're creative, you're, you know how to grow things. So I feel that for some of you, this could also be, if you look at the picture, there is such a beautiful image of a road, and then there's farms on both the sides, there's bloom, there's color, there is birds. So nature comes through very strongly. You could be in some mountain area, you could be hiking, there is trees around, pine trees. You could be in some cold area, there is snow-clad mountains in the background. But this is harvest time. This is also being outdoors a lot, hiking, or just traveling to countries that are green. You could be living in such areas as well. But it's a beautiful ambience. You could be into landscaping or creating something with the land. You could be buying land. But a very kind, supportive, and growth energy over here. So I feel that you are very much in power. You're taking care of yourself. You're enjoying where you are. You are very well connected to people. You're having a good time with them. So this is a very positive energy, Scorpio. The next tarot card you have is the 5 of Wands, and it's in the reverse for you. So this is minor arcana, Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the fire elements. This is good news. 5 of Wands in the reverse, which means that you're going away from any kind of conflict that was bothering you or stagnating you or stifling you in the past. So no more competition. You're rising above competition. You're taking off any kind of disagreements, tensions are all going away. For those of you who have, for some of you, this could be opportunities for you to reconcile with the people that you have a rift with or you have a disagreement with. So, but I also feel that this is kind of an avoidance energy again, because it came through very strongly for you that you've been in the avoidance spirit. So 5 of Wands would also be avoiding confrontations or challenges, right? Yeah, it's one way of bringing peace, but it's temporary, right? Because if you're going to avoid all the conversations and discussions that are necessary around these issues that you're avoiding, if you are able to talk it through, it will actually lead to a lot of personal spiritual growth for you, Scorpios, right? And even resolving issues will allow you to work better as a team. So if this is about teamwork or collaboration and there's a rift or a falling out, then, coming together and talking things out can actually give you better results than just, be unnecessary competition. So I do feel that you probably were conflicted or some kind of a confusion, whether it's about what to do about a situation, and you don't know which way to go. There was some kind of, going back and forth indecision energy. But I do feel that if you can focus better on how to come together, releasing any past conflicts, chaos, for whatever reason those conflicts were, whether it was about one-upping each other or, ego-driven issues or of other people, or of, if this is related to your career and team, it could be due to work responsibilities or, leadership positions. It could be anything, right? So I feel that it's a time where you need to be very focused on collective, coming together with the collective team or family, so that you can accomplish those goals at, in a better and a faster way. So I do feel that if you, are able to talk things out, then you'll be able to find that middle ground in your issues. And it's a good time to actually resolve any lingering issues. Yeah, and there is no competition, the only person you should be competing with is our own self, which leads to our own growth, right? So I do feel that, you're letting go of any competitive spirits. There might be people who, are trying to one-up each other, prove themselves, whether it's in career or at work, could be, but I feel that is going away. And yeah, this is a minor arcana. And if you try to work things out, things will resolve, but it may take, a bit of a time to resolve. So be patient if you are in the energy of, collaboration and finding the peace and harmony in a team, or whether in the, with somebody specific. So I do feel that you will be able to come together and, have that understanding and common ground, and this will create more peace and harmony for you in the next few days, Scorpio. So breathe energy for you. And the last card for today you have is the Try Something Different Surrender. Look at this gymnast, right, or acrobatist. So this is an adventure. This is not easy what this person or the seer in the picture is doing, right? And try something different, it says. Don't push so hard. Let grace carry you. Yeah, so no competition. 5 of Wands in the reverse. No one-upping each other. No pushing too hard. Let things unfold, in its own timing. Be patient, be graceful, be well poised through it all, Scorpio, because the results and outcomes are going to be great for you. Okay, so really good energy here. So Scorpio, those were your messages. Hope they were helpful and insightful to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, for joining, and for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like and the subscribe along with the bell so you get notified every time the video is published. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.